Some shows don't need a celebrity narrator to introduce the show, but this show does. In a world filled with endless opportunities, why would two men who have built 13 multi-million-dollar businesses altruistically invest 5 hours per day to teach you the best practice business systems and moves that you can use? Because they believe in you, and they have a lot of time on their hands. They started from the bottom, now they're here. It's the Thrivetime show starring the former U.S. Small Business Administration's Entrepreneur of the Year, Clay Clark, and the entrepreneur trapped inside an optometrist's body, Dr. Robert Zoellner. 2 men, 8 kids, co-created by 2 different women, 13 multi-million-dollar businesses.
Get ready to enter the Thrivetime show.
We started from the bottom, now we here. We started from the bottom and we'll show you how to get here. Started from the bottom, now we here. We started from the bottom, now we here.
We started from the bottom, now we're on the top. Teaching you the systems to get what we got. Colton Dixon's on the hooks, I break down the books. Z's bringing some wisdom and the good looks. As the father of 5, that's why I'm a dive. So if you see my wife and kids, please tell them hi. It's the C&Z up on your radio. And now 3, 2, 1, here we go!
We started from the bottom, now we here. We started from the bottom.
I often get asked by people, people always say, well, why did you name your son Aubrey Napoleon Hill Clark? I get that question asked to me. It seems like every day someone will say, why did you name your son Aubrey Napoleon Hill Clark? Well, I named my son after Napoleon Hill, the self-help author, because his book influenced my life. It changed my life. The book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, it changed my life. And one of the things in the book that it talks about is there's a lot of big concepts, but there's 2 concepts I want to focus on today. One is the power of the mastermind. All right. The second is this idea that the time will never be just right. You must act now. That's an actual quote from the book. The time will never be just right. You must act now. He also talks about the power of the mastermind. As some might call it, you become the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. The Bible and Proverbs, it warns us in the Bible to, it tells you that a person who's a companion of fools shall actually suffer harm. That's a real thing. So if you read the Bible, I'm going to pull this up, folks. It says in the Bible, it says, for a companion of fools, what? Shall suffer harm. What am I saying? This is in the Bible. I'm not adding on. I'm just typing this. I'm pulling it up right now. Proverbs 13:20. It says, he that walketh with wise men shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed. So you have to ask yourself, what does that mean? How does that apply to you? Well, if you're out there today and you're struggling to have success in your business, it could be because you're a companion of fools. That could be the case. You could be around people that mean well, but they don't know what they're doing. And so even though they mean well, their advice is leading your business to hell. And so when you go to thrivetimeshow.com, you're going to see since 2005, I've worked with 2,000 plus success stories. And today's guest is a success story, and he's continuing to be a success story. He's somebody who decided that the time would never be just right. So he took action, and he turned his dream, his business idea into first, kind of a logo, kind of a sketch, kind of a website, kind of a notepad idea. Then it became, okay, I'm going to do it. And he built this company called Window Ninjas. And now he's grown it to the point that he's now franchising it. And so it's a very exciting story and something that I think you need to hear, folks. If you've ever been kind of thinking where you're thinking to yourself, I don't know what I would do. I don't know what kind of business I should start. I don't know where I would get going. If you're looking for a proven system that has been shown to work year after year, you're going to want to take notes. And without any further ado, Gabe Salinas, welcome onto the Thrivetime Show. How are you, sir?
I am wonderful today, Clay. Thanks for having me. I'm glad to be here.
Rapid fire, quick recap for those that don't know the facts. How long ago did you start Window Ninjas-ish?
Right around 5 years. We're going into our 6th year here soon.
And how long have we worked with you, or how long have we known you?
Great question. Known you for a little over 3 years. We've been working together for about 3.5 years now.
And tell us, the listeners out there, about the growth you've had over these past 3.5 years, just so people can get an idea that if they team up with Window Ninjas, this is a growing company.
Oh, absolutely. We're growing every single day. We've grown tremendously over the past 3 years since we've been working with you. Like I said, a little over 5 years ago, going into our 6th year, we started from zero and went to hero. And we did it with by putting our head down, making some mistakes in the beginning, leading me to you and your expertise and your knowledge and helping us. And in the 3 years that we've been working with you, we have doubled our sales numbers.
And so you got this business that's doubled. And now rather than just saying, you know what, I'm good, you decided you wanted to create an opportunity for others. And yes, it does benefit you and it benefits the owner. So if you're out there listening and you buy a franchise, the way it works is Gabe will make a percentage of what you make. So if you're making money, he's making money. For anybody out there that wants to find out about Window Ninjas, where's the best place to go to learn more about this opportunity?
You can go to our website, windowninjas.com. And on the website, we have a franchise location, franchise button, and you can click on that. And you can send us an email at opportunities@windowninjas.com, and I will get that lead and I will reach out to you and talk about what it's like to be part of our system over here at Window Ninjas.
So let's walk through Window Ninjas. I'm seeing here you got window cleaning, gutter cleaning, pressure washing, dry vent cleaning, chimney sweeping. Does somebody have to be passionate about these things to own a windowninjas.com franchise? Or what kind of person is a good fit to buy a Window Ninjas?
Being passionate about making money and being successful is probably the number one requisite. I would suggest that for anybody. And anybody that's interested in looking into a franchise business is probably pretty passionate about making money and learning the steps that it takes to be successful. When you go to our website, you check out all the things that we do. We clean windows, we clean gutters and wash houses and do all of that fun stuff. But you don't have to be knowledgeable and skilled in that, because we are capable of training and educating you. And then we put these wonderful people out there into the world that have learned and understood our system, and they run with it and they create success for themselves as well as our clients.
And you said you've grown your business, you've doubled your business over the past couple of years or 3 years. I mean, was that right? Doubled?
Yeah. I keep going back. I always look back at our numbers, and Andrew Bloomer, who we work with you guys over there at Thrive, he's real focused on helping me review our numbers. And I think I had when I met with you guys initially, you guys asked me what my long-term goal was, and I gave it to you guys, and I just recently realized we have hit that number.
You know, I talked to a lady today, a wonderful counselor, and maybe you could offer some counseling for anybody out there who might even be a counselor. But people, a lot of times, they hear of the success of someone like you, and it's kind of like looking into the pool, but not getting into the pool. Like, you're not in the pool, you're on the outside looking in, but yet you hopped in the pool and you've had massive success. And so for anybody out there who's thinking, I don't know if I have what it takes to buy a Window Ninjas, I don't know if or maybe just, I don't know if I have what it takes to start a company. What would you say to somebody who's kind of on the outside looking in?
If you're on the outside looking in, you can go ahead and dip your toe into the water, or I would suggest diving all in. Just go ahead and rip that Band-Aid off and jump right in. You can give a call over here to me. You can find me online at windowninjas.com. And we can have that discussion about why our company would benefit you and how we can help you achieve your goals and your financial needs. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day, right? If somebody's looking for a franchise or they're wanting a business opportunity, they don't want to have to reinvent the wheel. And that's the benefit of going into a franchise system is I've already done all that hard work. I've already built the systems and the processes to make our service technicians successful, make our sales team successful, help our franchisees create growth in their local markets and be successful as well. So I would say to anybody else, my advice would be just go ahead and pull the Band-Aid off. Dive right into the pool, head first.
Now, you remember where you were when you decided to start Window Ninjas? Like, where were you or when were you? I'd love to hear that story for anybody out there that, again, because you're living the success story. I mean, you're having the success, but you had to start somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely. And my story is a great story, just like there's so many other great stories out there in the world. Clay, I was with a bad franchise system, right? And so that's another benefit of utilizing me and my franchise system now here at Window Ninjas is the fact that I know what it's like to be in a bad franchise.
Right.
And so because I was going down that path of a horrible franchise system, I was driving down the road one day and I said, man, I looked at my wife and I said, we are just done with this. We're tired of it. We're not going to renew our agreements. I'm going to do my own thing and it's going to be awesome. And I am not going to have somebody that is going to go through what I'm going through right now. And we are going to create success for ourselves as well as others. And so we decided to brand ourselves Window Ninjas and create our own company. And with the help of some friends and family members that got on our bus as well, man, we created success for them, ourselves, our clients, our customers. And here we are almost 6 years later, and we've got 12 locations in 4 different states.
What kind of a cash investment do I need to look at if I'm buying a WindowNinjas.com franchise?
Well, all in, you're looking anywhere between $85,000 and $125,000. There is a franchise fee of about $49,500, and then all the extra expenses come into purchase of a truck, wrapping that truck, getting it logoed up, purchasing the equipment like pressure washing machines and hose reels and all the window cleaning equipment. And we also have some of our franchisees who do high-rise window cleaning. So that's another aspect of what we do. So there's expenses incurred with the equipment and things of that nature. But, if you go and if you already have a truck yourself, you can save you some money. If you can buy a used vehicle, that's fine too. But all in, you're looking roughly $85,000 to $125,000 all in.
$85,000 to $125,000.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And Clay, we take care of marketing. We take care of advertising. So your royalty fees, all those kind of things, they go towards a lot of the stuff. We have a call center here at our corporate office in Wilmington, North Carolina. So the guys that are out there in the field don't have to worry about answering their phones. We take care of all the leads. We take care of, we're a true partner with all of our franchisees.
So if you're out there today, again, and you're going, I want to make sure I'm communicating these lessons that can be applied. One, the time will never be just right. You got to act now. So whether you're going to go to thrivetimeshow.com and attend one of our workshops, or you're going to go out there today and start that company, or you're going to buy a Window Ninjas franchise, you got to take action, okay? Knowledge without action is meaningless, okay? Knowledge without application is meaningless. Napoleon Hill said that. Knowledge without application is meaningless. Napoleon Hill said that. It's so important. Second action item is stop hanging around idiots. You will become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So if you're hanging around a bunch of idiot dads, you'll be an idiot dad. If you're hanging around a bunch of idiot self-employed people, you'll become an idiot self-employed person. You become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So you really want to make sure you're learning from people that know the way and have gone the way. And one way to do that is to team up with Window Ninjas or another established and proven franchise. And the reason why I mentioned Window Ninjas today, and I also mentioned without any reservation brands like OxyFresh.com, is I've had the opportunity to work with OxyFresh.com for 14 years. I've seen the brand grow from just a few locations to 500 locations. But you might be thinking, carpet? I don't want to clean carpet. You might think Window Ninjas. That's awesome. That's what I want to do, baby. Some of you are thinking, dog training. That's what I want to do. So I try to expose you to multiple opportunities on this show, and then you can figure out who's the best fit, what brand is the best brand for you. Gabe, I'll give you the final word for out there. A lot of people are taking notes. They're inspired by hearing someone like yourself that's achieved success. What's the final word of encouragement you want to share with our listeners, sir?
Clay, I think you hit the ball right on the head, or the nail right on the head. Take some action. If there's some advice that I'm going to give anybody, they say, take some action. Hey, I would love for somebody to call me and be interested in me and our company here at Window Ninjas and become a window cleaning, pressure cleaning expert, right? But there's a lot of great franchises out there as well. OxyFresh, like you mentioned, Tip Top Canine, those guys are great. And even utilizing your services over at Thrive is super beneficial. So my words of encouragement is be with people that are great, have those people be around you, follow what they're doing, and then do what it is you love and enjoy doing. And I love cleaning windows. I love making things shine. And that's why I'm great over here at Window Ninjas. I would love everybody to be part of my team. But you know what? If you're not a right fit for us, I'm sure there's a right fit for you somewhere out there in the world.
Gabe, thank you so much, brother. Have a great rest of your day. All right.
Thanks, Clay. I appreciate you having me, and we look forward to talking to you soon.
We'll talk to you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.
The number of new customers that we've had is up 411% over last year. We are Jared and Jennifer Johnson. We own Platinum Pest and Lawn and are located in Owasso, Oklahoma. And we have been working with Thrive for business coaching for almost a year now.
Yeah. So what we want to do is we want to share some wins with you guys that we've had by working with Thrive. First of all, we're on the top page of Google now. Okay. I just want to let you know what type of accomplishment this is. Our competition, Orkin, Terminex, they're both $1.3 billion companies. They both have 2,000 to 3,000 pages of content attached to their website. So to basically go from virtually non-existent on Google to up on the top page is really saying something. But that's come by being diligent to the systems that Thrive has, by being consistent and diligent on doing podcasts and staying on top of those podcasts to really help with getting up with their listing and our ranking there with Google.
And also, we've been trying to get Google reviews, asking our customers for reviews. And now we're the highest rated and most reviewed pest and lawn company in the Tulsa area. And that's really helped with our conversion rate. And the number of new customers that we've had is up 411% over last year.
Wait, say that again. How much are we up?
411%.
Okay, so 411% we're up with our new customers. Amazing.
Right. So not only do we have more customers calling in, we're able to close those deals at a much higher rate than we were before. Right now, our closing rate is about 85%, and that's largely due to, first of all, like our Google reviews that we've gotten people really see that our customers are happy, but also we have a script that we follow. And so when customers call in, they get all the information that they need. That script has been refined time and time again. It wasn't a one and done deal. It was a system that we followed with Thrive in the refining process, and that has obviously the 411% shows that system works.
Yeah. So here's a big one for you. So last week alone, our booking percentage was 91%. We actually booked more deals, more new customers last year than we did the first 5 months. Or I'm sorry, we booked more deals last week than we did the first 5 months of last year from before we worked with Thrive. So again, we booked more deals last week than the first 5 months of last year. And it's incredible. But the reason why we have that success is by implementing the systems that Thrive has taught us and helped us out with.
Some of those systems that we've implemented are group interviews. That way we've really been able to come up with a really great team. We've created and implemented checklists. That way everything gets done and it gets done right. It creates accountability. We're able to make sure that everything gets done properly, both out in the field and also in our office. And also doing the podcast, like Jared had mentioned, that has really, really contributed to our success. But that, like I said, the diligence and consistency in doing those and that system has really, really been a big blessing in our lives. And also, it's really shown that we've gotten the success from following those systems.
Yeah. So before working with Thrive, we were basically stuck. Really no new growth with our business. And we were in a rut and we didn't know.
The last 3 years, our customer base had pretty much stayed the same. We weren't shrinking, but we weren't really growing either.
Yeah, and so we didn't really know where to go, what to do, how to get out of this rut that we're in. But Thrive helped us with that. They implemented those systems. They taught us those systems. They taught us the knowledge that we needed in order to succeed. Now it's been a grind. Absolutely, it's been a grind this last year. But we're getting those fruits from that hard work and the diligent effort that we're able to put into it. So again, we were in a rut. Thrive helped us get out of that rut. And if you're thinking about working with Thrive, quit thinking about it and just do it. Do the action, and you'll get the results. It will take hard work and discipline, but that's what it's going to take in order to really succeed. So we just want to give a big shout out to Thrive, a big thank you out there to Thrive. We wouldn't be where we're at now without their help.
Hi, I'm Dr. Mark Moore. I'm a pediatric dentist. Through our new digital marketing plan, we have seen a marked increase in the number of new patients that we're seeing every month, year over year. 1 month, for example, we went from 110 new patients the previous year to over 180 new patients in the same month. And overall, our average is running about 40 to 42% increase month over month, year over year. The group of people required to implement our new digital marketing plan is immense, starting with a business coach, videographers, photographers, web designers. Back when I graduated dental school in 1985, nobody advertised. The only marketing that was ethically allowed in everybody's eyes was mouth-to-mouth marketing. By choosing to use the services, you're choosing to use a proven turnkey marketing and coaching system that will grow your practice and get you the results that you're looking for. I went to the University of Oklahoma College of Dentistry, graduated in 1983, and then I did my pediatric dental residency at Baylor College of Dentistry from 1983 to 1985.
Hello, my name is Charles Colaw with Colaw Fitness. Today I want to tell you a little bit about Clay Clark and how I know Clay Clark. Clay Clark has been my business coach since 2017. He's helped us grow from 2 locations to now 6 locations. We're planning to do 7 locations in 7 years and then franchise. And Clay has done a great job of helping us navigate anything that has to do with like running the business, building the systems, the checklists, the workflows, the audits, how to navigate lease agreements, how to buy property, how to work with brokers and builders. This guy is just amazing. He's this kind of guy has worked in every single industry. He's written books with like Lee Crockrell, head of Disney, with the 40,000 cast members. He's friends with like Mike Lindell. He does Reawaken America tours, where he does these tours all across the country where 10,000 or more people show up to some of these tours. On the day-to-day, he does anywhere from about 160 companies. He's at the top. He has a team of business coaches, videographers, and graphic designers and web developers, and they run 160 companies every single week. So think of this guy with a team of business coaches running 160 companies. So in the weekly, he's running 160 companies. Every 6 to 8 weeks, he's doing Reawaken America tours. Every 6 to 8 weeks, he's also doing business conferences where 200 people show up, and he teaches people a 13-step proven system that he's done and worked with billionaires, helping them grow their companies. So I've seen guys from startups go from startup to being multimillionaires, teaching people how to get time freedom and financial freedom through the system. Critical thinking, document creation, putting it into organizing everything in their head to building into a franchisable, scalable business. Like one of his businesses has like 500 franchises. That's just one of the companies or brands that he works with. So amazing guy. Elon Musk, kind of like smart guy. He kind of comes off sometimes as socially awkward, but he's so brilliant, and he's taught me so much. When I say that, like Clay is like, he doesn't care what people think when you're talking to him. He cares about where you're going in your life and where he can get you to go. And that's what I like most about him. He's like a good coach. A coach isn't just making you feel good all the time. A coach is actually helping you get to the best you. And Clay has been an amazing business coach. Through the course of that, we became friends. I was really most impressed with him is when I was shadowing him one time. We went into a business deal and listened to it. I got to shadow and listen to it. And when we walked out, I knew that he could make millions on the deal, and they were super excited about working with him. And he told me, he's like, I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to turn it down, because he knew it was going to harm the common good of people in the long run. And the guy's integrity just really wowed me. It brought tears to my eyes to see that this guy, his highest desire was to do what's right. And anyways, just an amazing man. So anyways, impacted me a lot. He's helped navigate anytime I've got nervous or worried about how to run the company, or navigating competition and an economy that's like, I remember we got closed down for 3 months. He helped us navigate on how to stay open, how to get back open, how to just survive through all the COVID shutdowns, lockdowns, because our clubs were all closed for.
I'm Rachel with Tip Top Canine, and we just want to give a huge thank you to Clay and Vanessa Clark.
Hey guys, I'm Ryan with Tip Top Canine. Just want to say a big thank you to Thrive 15. Thank you to Make Your Life Epic. We love you guys, we appreciate you, and really just appreciate how far you've taken us. This is our old house, right? This is where we used to live a few years ago. This is our old neighborhood. See? It's nice, right? So this is my old van and our old school marketing, and this is our old team. And by team, I mean it's me and another guy.
This is our new house with our new neighborhood.
This is our new van with our new marketing, and this is our new team. We went from 4 to 14, and I took this beautiful photo. We worked with several different business coaches in the past, and they were all about helping Ryan sell better and just teaching sales, which is awesome, but Ryan is a really great salesman. So we didn't need that. We needed somebody to help us get everything that was in his head out into systems, into manuals and scripts, and actually build a team. So now that we have systems in place, we've gone from 1 to 10 locations in only a year.
In October 2016, we grossed 13 grand for the whole month. Right now it's 2018, the month of October. It's only the 22nd. We've already grossed a little over 50 grand for the whole month, and we still have time to go. We're just thankful for you, thankful for Thrive and your mentorship, and we're really thankful that you guys have helped us to grow a business that we run now instead of the business running us. Just thank you times 1,000.
The Thrivetime Show, 2-day interactive business workshops, are the highest and most reviewed business workshops on the planet. You can learn the proven 13-point business systems that Dr. Zellner and I have used over and over to start and grow successful companies. I mean, we get into the specific steps on what you need to do to optimize your website. We're going to teach you how to fix your conversion rate. We're going to teach you how to do a social media marketing campaign that works. How do you raise capital? How do you get a small business loan? We teach you everything you need to know here during a 2-day, 15-hour workshop. It's all here for you. You work every day in your business, but for 2 days you can escape and work on your business and build these proven systems so now you can have a successful company that will produce both the time freedom and the financial freedom that you deserve. You're going to leave energized, motivated, but you're also going to leave empowered. The reason why I've built these workshops is because as an entrepreneur, I always wish that I had this. And because there wasn't anything like this, I would go to these motivational seminars, no money down, real estate, Ponzi scheme, get motivated seminars, and they would never teach me anything. It was like you went there and you paid for the big chocolate Easter bunny, but inside of it, it was a hollow nothingness. And I wanted the knowledge, and they're like, oh, but we'll teach you the knowledge after our next workshop. And the great thing is we have nothing to upsell. At every workshop, we teach you what you need to know. There's no one in the back of the room trying to sell you some next big get-rich-quick, walk-on-hot coals product. It's literally, we teach you the brass tacks, the specific stuff that you need to know to learn how to start and grow a business. And I encourage you to not believe what I'm saying, and I want you to Google the Z66 auto auction. I want you to Google elephant in the room. Look at Robert Zellner and Associates. Look them up and say, are they successful because they're geniuses, or are they successful because they have a proven system? When you do that research, you will discover that the same systems that we use in our own business can be used in your business. Come to Tulsa, book a ticket, and I guarantee you it's going to be the best business workshop ever, and we'll even give you your money back if you don't love it. We've built this facility for you, and we're excited to see you.
Hey, I'm Ryan Wimpy with Tip Top Canine, and I'm the founder.
I'm Rachel Wimpy, and I am a co-founder.
So we've been running Tip Top for about the last 14 years, franchising for the last 3-4 years. So someone that'd be a good fit for Tip Top loves dogs, they're high energy, they want to be able to own their own job, but they don't want to worry about, that high failure rate. They want to do that like bowling with bumper lanes.
So you give us a call, reach out to us, we'll call you, and then we'll send you an FDD, look over that, read it, fall asleep to it, it's very boring, and then we'll book a discovery day, and you come and you can spend a day or two with us to make sure that you actually like it, make sure training dogs is something that you want to do.
So an FDD is a franchise disclosure document. It's a federally regulated document that goes into all the nitty-gritty details of what the franchise agreement entails.
So who would be a good fit to buy a Tip Top Canine would be somebody who loves dogs, who wants to work with dogs all day as their profession. You'll make a lot of money, you'll have a lot of fun, it's very rewarding. And who would not be a good fit is a cat person.
So the upfront cost for Tip Top is $43,000. And a lot of people say they're generating doctor money, but on our disclosure, the numbers are anywhere from over $1 million a year in dog training, what our Oklahoma City location did last year, to $25-35 grand a month.
To train and get trained by us for Tip Top Canine, to run your own Tip Top Canine, you would be with us for 6 weeks here in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
So we've been married for 7 years.
8 years.
8 years. So if you're watching this video, you're like, hey, maybe I want to be a dog trainer. Hey, that one sounds super amazing. Go to our website, tiptopcanine.com, click on the yellow franchising tab, fill out the form, and Rachel and I will give you a call. Our Oklahoma City location last year, they did over $1 million. He's been running that shop for 3 years. Before, he was a youth pastor with 0 sales experience, 0 dog training experience before he ever met with us.
So just call us, come spend a day with us, spend a couple days with us, make sure you like training dogs, and own your own business.
Well, the biggest reason to buy a Tip Top Canine is so you own your own job and you own your own future, and you don't hate your life. You get an enjoyable job that brings a lot of income, but is really rewarding.
My name is Seth Flint, and I had originally heard about Tip Top Canine through my old pastors who I worked for. They trained their Great Pyrenees with Ryan and Tip Top Canine. They did a phenomenal job and became really good friends with Ryan and Rachel. I was working at a local church, and it was a great experience. I ended up leaving there and working with Ryan and Tip Top Canine. The biggest thing that I really, really enjoy about being self-employed is that I can create my own schedule. I have the ability to spend more time with my family, my wife, and my daughter. So my very favorite thing about training dogs with Tip Top Canine is that I get to work with the people. Obviously, I love working with dogs, but it's just so rewarding to be able to train a dog that had serious issues, whether it's behavioral or whatever, and seeing a transformation, taking that dog home, and mom and dad are literally in tears because of how happy they are with the training. If somebody is interested, I'd say don't hesitate. Make sure you like dogs. Make sure that you enjoy working with people because we're not just dog trainers. We are customer service people that help dogs, and so definitely don't hesitate. Just come in and ask questions. Ask all the questions you have.